All right, I got the oil pump on the splines. And using these, I think the torque is 18 foot-pounds. I'll double check, but yeah, we're gonna use these, and I'm gonna compare them to the actual bolts that came out of this engine, just to be sure, because ARP doesn't really have oil pump bolts for the housing. You can see there's quite a bit of wiggle room in there, and that's why we're gonna shim this. So yeah, I'll double check. All right, so if you look at the old oil pump bolt, you can see that the area that it was actually making contact was not nearly enough as the size of this bolt. Now, if I were to run the washer, it would actually, this bolt would stick out just, I think, like maybe 2 to 3 millimeters more. And I don't want it to hit the timing cover, but as far as like height goes, and there you go, that's a good representation. So if I put the washer on, let's see, I put it on the right way. It's not really, I mean, it's close. I just don't know what the, I mean, that's a millimeter. I should be fine with that. Yeah, I should be fine with the washers. That's not much. It's like a hair. Yeah, we're gonna run the washers. And this is the part where all of the people who install oil pumps and put the bolts on loose, rotate it 360 degrees, and then, you know, tighten down the oil pump bolts. This is where they say that I'm a psychopath, which it depends honestly on whether you're a, you know, serious. You want to go hard. You want to make sure everything that you have just put money into is like to the T, and everything is spec'd out perfectly. But this is the part where people say that I'm a tryhard, which it's fine. I don't really care. But, you know, this is what you do if you're serious. These are 3 different sets of feeler gauges, and you have to break them all open. They're like $8 to $12 per set. And sometimes you get them for $7, $5 at Harbor Freight. It just depends on where you go. But this is what it takes to be serious.
Is everyone else spending $1,200 in 7 days?
No, I don't know. I don't know if they're serious. If they're serious, they are. That's what they're fucking doing. That's what I'm fucking doing.
So sometimes you have to question yourself and how serious you are. That is for sure. So basically, I'll put it right here. So this is how I do it, okay? Like I said, it's fine. Too serious. So in the inner part is 4 thousandths. He's right here. You start at 2 thousandths and work your way up. You want to try to center it, you know, as best as possible. 3 sets of feeler gauges is fine. If you want a caliper to make sure your Chinese feeler gauges are accurate, that's fine too. You can check that. But these inner ones are 4 thousandths. Right there. See? These outer ones are 2.5 thousandths. And then what I do is this right here. Look how center that is. Now, if I go up and down, there's nothing there. Nothing. That oil pump's centered. And then I torque these bolts 18 foot-pounds, then take out the feeler gauges and put the cover back on. No, get on there. Okay. Now, those are all torqued to 18 foot-pounds. And I go ahead and remove these one by one. All right. Now I put the cover on. Alright, we're at the final haul. I just have to torque these front cover bolts. Spec on these is 106 inch-pounds. And that's equivalent to like, I want to say like 8.8 foot-pounds roughly. I'm not gonna like send these to the moon because like if you have any sealing issues around this, you have no oil pressure. So the closest thing, because I got my snap-on won't go below 15 foot-pounds, is I have a Icon foot-pounds torque wrench, and it goes down to 5. So like on the scale of this thing, I'm gonna have to torque it to 9 foot-pounds, which equates to 108 inch-pounds, I think. So we're going to torque these, and this one is I think I have the wrong bit. I have the wrong bit. Okay, T30 activated. So we have this set on 9 foot-pounds. And yeah, this one I got from Harbor Freight. That one's good. Go here, come on, get on there. I'll just go ahead and go around now. Good. 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 I'm one of those psychopaths that like will double check them a few times. I'm just too freaking meticulous, I guess. I don't know. You'd rather be safe than sorry, you know? I think I'm just wired differently than most folks, which, you know, isn't a bad thing, but I think we're good. Good to go. And okay. Alright. Now I just, that's good. That's good. All these are, there we go. Until next time.